All right. Wow. Okay. Jeez, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, first things first, I just want to say I enjoyed the first two episodes for, of Ahsoka. I definitely had really great moments with this, with what happened and things. Yeah, definitely uh, lacked a little bit. I definitely enjoyed it. It's a good start. I cannot wait for what's next because clearly this is it. This is last hope for many followers of Star Wars, and if this falls or doesn't, this is it. Really, now or never for Star Wars for a long time. Really, but I really this succeeds because Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters. Um, from Clone Wars because I'm a Clone Wars guy myself. Rebels was always okay, and it's great moments for sure, especially the later half of the seasons of Rebels, especially of course the Thrawn episodes. Let's get right into it. Right, the first episode, and we'll go here from here and see how it went. And at the end, I'll have my ratings for this episode. And all right, let's go. So, first episode, phenomenal, great start to the series with the intro of both Sith or non-Sith, really, with Balin, as we know, and the female lady Sith. I'm not sure if we've got her name yet, but yes, that was a phenomenal intro to the show. That felt like Star Wars. First things first, this felt like Star Wars to me. I'm not sure about you guys, but this felt like Star Wars. And clearly, Dave Filoni had this right. I thoroughly enjoyed his vision of this series so far. You can see through the writing and the visuals of what he was implementing. Although even with the long drawn out bit of, and this is one of the problems, is that he did drag a bit. Some scenes for sure, especially with Sabine, and we'll get right back with that in a second. The Ahsoka action is solid, better than other shows that we've seen in these TV shows in Star Wars. Like it's solid. It's great, visually and even through the movements. Some of them could be faster here and there, but hey, uh, it is what it is right now. It's only the beginning too, so let's keep it at that. Remember that it's just the start. But wow, just yes, and the visuals amazing. There's also these interesting shots in the beginning of the uh, where we see behind we're behind the seat with Ahsoka. Those shots of just moving slowly with the ship, and then hyperspace as well at the very end of episode two. Wow, that felt like we were in it, in with them, going with them, and that was a very solid and amazing way to really be immersed in the show. Really, so great shots here and there from what I've seen. Wow, the music is phenomenal as well. This is as well another great thing that is happening so far in this show is its music. It just hits. It hits where it needs to be, and it just works. Yeah, yes. This is what Star Wars should be with the music. It just works, right? And then we finally got a Night Sisters reference with the ancient place where Ahsoka kind of went in, right? Which is really cool. Really cool to see that. Because we haven't really seen much or ever any live action Night Sister stuff. And it's interesting how it's been implemented here, where I think it works. phenomenally. It's been great. We saw some powers in episode 2, but a little slow. It started great, but it definitely started to drag on a bit by the end. But the world building, it looks great, and I just want to say it has a really cool outro for the end credit scenes of the show. Very creative. I liked it. It was amazing. Definitely a reference to everything that's we're dealing with this season. So the spheres, circles, lines, phenomenal, great. This looks awesome. And for that, I would give episode 1 of Ahsoka an 8 out of 10. Great start. Could have been better, but it definitely lagged a bit at the end with the Sabine stuff just going on a little too far. But the action was great, and especially her getting stabbed. Like, come on, okay, okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Episode 2 with Sabine was was a little jarring, but again, not surprised after what we've seen with Riva and Obi-Wan and just people surviving lightsabers wounds now. It was kind of like, okay, whatever at this point. But sure, if technology got better throughout these years, sure, I guess. But I mean, we still need her, I guess, for the story. So sure, whatever. I mean, after that, she does find out what's in the sphere in the last episode. Uh, really cool Roblox or whatever. Um, with the cube, finding out how the galaxy thing. Oh, okay, the galaxy thing. So when they finally stole the sphere and went to that new planet where they unlocked it with the Night Sister, unlocking it and seeing all those visuals of the lights and since wow, just yes, um, that looked amazing, cool. I like the slow parts where we were given lore were always the best parts, which was this one specifically, and yeah, this means a whole new thing to Star Wars with opening a new galaxy, finding out that there's a new or even more galaxies out there by unlocking this. So this is an interesting theory we'll be dealing with for the next few episodes and how that really make works in this universe, right? And yeah, so, great writing, uh, but definitely still dragged even more in this one than the last, with Sabine recovering, just kind of talking of will she, won't she? Even Ahsoka with her mannerism sometimes, but she was still great in every scene she was in. Uh, it's just definitely an older Ahsoka. We're not gonna see her doing all these quirky things, saying she always does in the Clone Wars, or even a bit in even Rebels. She's definitely more wise here, and we'll definitely see more. And when we do see her, though, her action scenes are great. They just work. That's Ahsoka, and yes. Now I also gotta point out it still has those classic transitions from George Lucas here, and always a nice touch to see. We saw that in Mando. Not sure we saw that in other shows. I think in Obi-Wan, but it's always great to see those. Um, Chopper shows up here finally, and he's always one of the best characters in Rebels, hands down for sure. And he was great again here, amazing. Just stole the show when he was on screen in this episode. Definitely enjoyed that. And then at the end with that action scene of whoever was behind that mask, definitely an Inquisitor lightsaber, right? And I wonder who that is. Didn't even say a word, just like a break, breathe, and that's it. A mask. Um, so we'll see who that is in the future. Also interesting. forgot there was 3 people in this show. Three this evil Jedi. So that'll be interesting. But also great action again from Ahsoka. Um, but yeah, um, so far what I've liked is the Apprentice and Balin are a huge highlight. Always on screen, we were given a little bit of lore here and there. What's the actual plan, and even what happened back then with him before he turned right. And so he definitely has a soft side for even Ahsoka, just because she's a Jedi, or a previous Jedi, of course. Um, this is definitely more of a Rebels continuation than anything Clone Wars much, and that's fine. I think clearly from the trailers we saw that, and it's here again with Hera being awesome as well. I almost forgot about, but she's definitely in this, and not sure if I like her or do like her in this so far. Hopefully, she does something more. If not, it's fine. But she definitely was awesome as well in live action for the first time. But I just want to end this with saying yes, this was definitely more Star Wars feeling than anything since the first 2 seasons of Mando. Like, this was Star Wars. From the music, the visuals, and the budget, it was here. It hit. This definitely hit marks of even. It felt like almost a movie at times, and that's what matters so far. And so I hope that this continues, and really hope this show pulls it off.
All right, and for episode 2, my rating will be 7 out of 10.
One thing's last is make an announcement. I will be live streaming in a few weeks the Starfield uh, game. I will be uh, live streaming that here on YouTube, and I hope you guys see it. You know, you guys are there, because I'm also excited for that game and more games to come. Because I would like to live stream other games like Mortal Kombat and even the new Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty DLC. Definitely want to be up on that, and also we'll be reviewing those games, those as well. So not just shows or movies, but also the games I'll be live streaming. I hope you guys are there. Hope you guys like and subscribe. And Amore out.